Hello everybody, Calabus here, back with more Hearthstone. Today we're going to do a little laddering, trying to rank up a bit. Right now I'm currently ranked 10, and I'm playing with my heavy Hittadin deck, which is my paladin deck full of heavy, high-cost creatures. I try to basically, with this deck, get to late game and then overwhelm my opponent with creatures that they just don't have the means to deal with. It's kind of difficult to beat rushdown decks with this deck, which right now at this rank, well, you could run into locks that try to rush you down, or hunters. We'll see if this is a rush lock. So usually against a lock, I wouldn't keep a mountain giant because I'd be too worried about them rushing me down, which means I can't sit around 5 turns to play him. But if it is a rush lock, I do have Blessing and Wisdom in my hand, and I put that on his first creature that he makes. If it's like a Flame Imp, he's going to probably want to keep attacking with that card anyways, so it's going to give me more card draw. So since I have the Holy Light, I think I'll just keep all these cards and see if I can't get to my giant faster. Alright, end turn. See if he plays a Flame Imp here. Yay. Now he has that big damage potential. 3 is pretty good early on. And I'm going to get Blessing of Wisdom. So now if he wants to attack with that card, I'm going to be getting the cards for it. And the damage he does to me is going to get me closer to my Molten Giant. The cards he gives me is going to get me closer to my Mountain Giant. So this might work out for me. Alright, coining, bringing out Crusader. Let's see if he attacks with the Flame Imp. Does he want to? Yep. He doesn't care about giving me cards. He wants to burn me down. Alright, let's hit a recruit. Alright, so giving me another card. Face is manipulated. Alright, so Consecration here. I think we do have to clear the board right now since he did do some damage, so we'll clear that stuff out. I'll be able to drop my Mountain Giant next turn, and I'm getting closer to my Molten Giant, so it's all fine.
The light protects me.
Alright, drop the mountain. Let him see what he has in his hand to deal with that. Depending on how much damage he does, maybe I get to drop the Molten Giant next turn. If he just attacks me with both his guys, that will drop the cost right now of him to 4, which means I could play him and my Holy Light. Dwarfing it up. He's actually going for my Giant. Soulfire. So he discards his last card, and then he runs his Golem into it to kill him. Alright. So I didn't do any damage to me, so I don't get to Molten Giant here. We'll throw up ourselves a little taunt. Try to mitigate some of this damage here. Life tap. So we'll see if he throws his Dwarf and his Golem into my Fen Creeper. There you go. And then ping me for 1. I think... Do I Molten Giant or do... I think I Sunwalker here. Let's throw up the Sunwalker. Making it more difficult for him to get at me here. Doom God. Discard his dwarf. Okay. And now my Molten Giant is basically free. Almost. Life tap. Oh, it is free now. Alright, so we got it a free one. Got us. Oh, we got double free ones. Double free. Boom, boom. Alright, so I don't want him to actually kill me here. So, to prevent myself from dying, I mean, I can't risk rag. I think I faceless manipulate the taunt, which is all the cards I could faceless manipulate. The taunt is the one I have to do. And then I heal myself just in case. I mean, I could have just straight up laid hands myself, but I don't want to risk that he could do the damage he needs with whatever cards he draws. So I had to get the a taunt on the field to eat one of these hits from these two guys here, hopefully. Alright, so that hit got eaten. Eaten. I might Holy Wrath his Doom Guard here. I mean, most of my cards are likely to actually, I'll probably just run a Giant into him now. And then, yeah, I think we'll take that out, Giant, and then I think I will lay on hands myself for some healing here. And some cards. Alright, I think I'm in a better position. I think with 15 life and 2 Giants on the field, he's going to have a little bit of a harder time killing me here.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Alright, so I think the play here is Equality, Avenging Wrath. Ooh. And we hit him. And even though my Giant only has 1 life, we give him taunt anyways. So he's in trouble here. He's gonna have a hard time getting through my 1 taunt with his 1 card. He can't tap himself because he will be killing himself. So it's a GG there. Yay, yes. Alright, grab our star, almost to rank 9. I believe my last game I went 2-1. I don't think I actually showed the cards I have in my heavy-hitted index. So real quick before I go into another match, we're going to just take a quick look at what's actually in the heavy-hitted index. Blessing and Wisdom, my only 1-cost card in here, gives myself some card draw. As you saw, you could have put this on your enemy's minions and it either prevents them from attacking with that minion, or else if they do want to attack, they're going to give you cards for it. Equality is for help with the area effect clears, where you play this in conjunction with either Consecration or else your Avenging Wrath. But a lot of other people also run Equality with the Wild Pyromancer, which you play the Wild Pyromancer, you play Equality, everybody's life goes down to 1, and then everybody gets killed by the Wild Pyromancer ability. The reason why I don't run the Wild Pyromancer with this deck is because I have so many big cost creatures that I don't want to be forced to play it and then wipe my big cost creatures off the board. So I just go with the Equality Consecration or the Equality Avenging Wrath play. Holy Light for a little bit of healing, because since this deck is kind of slow with its high mana curve, I take a lot of early damage, so I kind of need to get the healing on. Archer Protector, just so I have a little early game option if I have to have an early game minion that also throws out some protection against creatures that might, like if I Equality in my Ragnaros or something, I want him to stick around, maybe I bubble him. Subfury Protector to give my big minions taunts, such as my Multi-Giants. True Silver Champion, just because it's 2 of those, just as a overall good weapon, a little bit of healing, good damage. Blessing of Kings, in case I have to like buff up, if the only thing I'm getting on the field is recruits and I need to make them tougher, maybe 1 blessing there works. 2 consecrations for the area effects. Defender of Argus, one of those again, just to give some taunt to the big guys. Leroy Jenkins for that unexpected damage burst. Holy Wrath. The Hammer Wrath is a 4-cost card that deals 3 damage and draws you a card. So this is a card that costs you 1 more. And with this deck, I only have 6 cards in it that cost 3 or less. Every other card is 4 or more. So it makes it, at least for this deck, a better value than the Hammer Wrath, because chances are you're gonna do more than 3 damage. You're gonna do at least 4 or more. And it's possible I did it several times where I actually drew the Molten Giant with it, and you do 20 damage, which is just a great combo to hit them for 20 damage that they just weren't expecting. Faceless Manipulator, because I have so many high cost stumpy creatures in this deck, a lot of faceless manipulated targets that you're going to want to keep, especially if you like buff someone up with kings. Unfortunately, last game I was forced to manipulate Voidwalker just for the protection, but even then I felt that move kept me alive. Fangreaper, just because it's kind of a durable taunt that's a mid cost. Avenging Wrath, this is kind of just a fun spell to put in there that you could also use with Equality. Maybe I take this out for something else, but right now I'm just running with it. Sunwalker is another taunt that's kind of difficult to get rid of because of the Divine Shield. Black Knight, just to get rid of those big taunts that your opponent's throwing at you. Guardian of Kings gets you a little bit more healing, and a mid-range creature a little bit heavier. Lay on Hands, some more healing, and it's my only other card draw besides my 1 Blessing of Wisdom. But I'm not really too worried about running out of cards because I have so many expensive cards that I don't play them. Like, I can't play a bunch of them in 1 turn. It's like play 1, maybe 2 a turn, so you don't run out real quick. Gruul is just a tough minion that if you don't deal with it real quick, it could get out of control easily. Ragnaros is a good legendary that just comes out and does some damage right away. Tyrion is a tough card to deal with if you don't got silence or something like a sheep or hex. Sea Giant for when you're getting a bunch of minions on the field, whether it be your opponent throwing out a bunch of minions because you don't have no early place to get rid of them, or else if you're just throwing up a bunch of recruits, you might get this guy kind of early. Mountain Giants for the card draw, and then Molten Giants if you're sitting around taking damage. Getting these guys out on the field and giving them taunt kind of saves you a lot. So that's what we got in our giant heavy hit-it-in deck. Let's play another game, see if we can't pull up another win and step into rank 9. Again, this deck is kind of hit or miss. I feel like my rogue deck is better at putting streaks together, but this one, you know, if you get the right draw at the right time, it's like unbeatable, but oftentimes you just don't get what you need. We'll keep our blessing on our weapon, we'll toss our kings, and we'll get a giant. So we're gonna probably throw up a recruit next turn. If he throws up a minion I don't want attacking me, I'll Blessing of Wisdom it, but I'll just throw a recruit here. If he doesn't put up a minion or kill my recruit, maybe I Blessing of Wisdom my recruit for card draw so I could try to get to my giant faster. So we take the risk. So I can recruit here, but if he has a cleave, I don't want him to cleave my card draw. So maybe he has a whirlwind or a weapon or something else to kill that guy, but I don't want him to have a cleave and be able to use that to clear the board, because I want to get my card draw here. Alright. So get the card draw. Again, I don't think I recruit here. I think I do nothing. I mean I'm gonna be able to play my giant next turn no matter what, so because he's It's gonna cost 4. So I guess if he wants to go ahead and throw us out his cleave now, I guess he can go ahead and waste it or use it. But my giant's coming out on the field. Maybe he also cleaves to get rid of my 2 recruits. No? Alright. Well, I'm gonna get my card draw first before I play my giant, because that means I get him a little bit cheaper. So now he only costs 3. And since I have a mana, I might as well just go ahead and give my giant taunt right now. There you go. And if he plays some minions, I could get my sea giant out on the field. If he plays a lot of minions, I might be able to do a Leroy sea giant comp. Aww. Why are you running the big game hunter?
My blade be thirsty.
So I actually think I could do the Leroy giant combo. Because I play Leroy for 4, that puts 3 creatures on the field, which drops from my giant down to 2.
I wonder.
So I could actually do that. I could do that if I want to. But having that many minions makes the berserk. I have to get rid of that berserker. I don't want to, but I have to. And then we'll get rid of that guy. We'll just drop another recruit instead. I mean, I could have done the Leroy giant combo, but having all those minions that you can switch out and then make the berserker go crazy. I mean, I would have had to like run my Leroy into the berserker. So we will Sunwalker? Hit him. Hit him. I think we hold on to the weapon, though I have another one in hand, because that might make him not play a minion that he wants to lose. Alright, so what does this 6 2 Leroy and the giant, and we clear out the whelps, and we hit them, and we hit them, and we say have fun dealing with that. So we're in an okay position here. Got a big giant on the field. Got ourselves a taunt with the bubble. Got Leroy. He got Drag out. We're gonna see what he hits here. Ah, took out my giant. But so I have 6, 10. That would be 14, and then I would have 5 mana left, so I can't do Avenging Wrath. I could do my own rag, and then
Time's up. Let's do this.
Could also kings. I
Justice
think.
shall prevail.
Let's see who Rag hits here. See if Rag could either get the win. He could kill Rag. All right, kills the Rag. That works. So he's down to 5 life. I have a strong board and full life and cards in my hand to deal with most situations. So he's in serious trouble here.
Speak to me.
All right, maybe Whirlwind now get himself. Oh, that's probably not gonna save him. Not gonna save him here. Black Knight. Weapon. Kill his taunt. Say well played.
Time's up. Let's do this.
And Leroy on for the win. Boom! I mean, there's a lot of different ways to get the win there. I could have faceless manipulated Leroy, so I had 2 charged creatures. I could have tried to do double rag to throw double fireballs at him, expecting 1 to hit him or something like that. But kind of took control of that game there. This deck kind of works good against controlling decks because you could only control my big creatures for so long before they just take over the board. Got a mage. Blackfire.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, so we get the coin this turn. That means we're going to be able, if we do nothing but recruit, we'll be able to get the Mountain Giant on turn 4. Of course, it is a mage, so maybe we'll just get sheeped after that. We'll toss the Molten Giant and pick up an Avenging Wrath instead. So the plan right now is pretty much just keep throwing up recruits at him. And then maybe he just keeps pinging at the recruits with his Fire Blast, which is fine.
I hope you like my invention.
Alright, toss out the recruit. See if he decides to ping it. Oh, he brings out a Wolf Rider. I guess it's a bit of a rushdown mage? Maybe? Which I guess is okay. So I could put Blessing of Wisdom on his Wolf Rider, but if he doesn't attack with the Wolf Rider, then I won't get my Giant. If he does, then I will be able to get my Giant next turn. I think I could attack with my Recruit, but I guess it doesn't really matter since I was just planning on consecrating all this stuff away anyways. Alright, so we'll see what kind of rushdown he's going to be bringing on me here. Usually if you see a Wolf Rider, you're like, oh, so he wants to rush me down and kill me as quick as possible. Okay. Alright, we'll play the Giant here. And now we're going to go ahead and coin. If he does want to use that Wolf Rider. Actually, I should have done that on the Frost Elemental. Oh, okay. Whatever, we're going to see what he does here.
to do? What to do?
Ready to ride.
Oh, another Wolf Rider. Alright, is he going for my mountain giant or is he going for my face? Oh, what's the deal with my giant?
Mind if I roll need?
Alright, I think we'll go ahead and consecrate the board here. And I think we'll also take out the elemental, hit him. Alright, so maybe he does a little more damage to me and I could get my multi-giant out on the field. Yeah, don't hit my mountain giant. He's gonna kill my mountain. Oh, he's gonna go for me some more, so. Oh. There you go. We're gonna play our molten giant. And give both our guys taunts here. Hitting up the arcane missiles. I think I'll probably Guardian Kings next turn because I want to help get my life up a little bit, and then my turn after that I might just lay on hands, trying to get myself back into a comfortable life position. See, 18, 19, 20. I actually have 20. What's my damage here? Wow, that I think he just lost. So I have 18 damage, 19, 20, 28. So it's a well played. There you go. Yay! Don't have to worry about anything else. Boom! Hit him. Count. Took him out. Yay, extra star. Let's do one more match and see if I can get up into the rank 8 here with the deck. One more. Try to get my bonus star, hit rank 8. We can only hope. Will I face a warlock or a hunter? Let's find out. Oh, nope, it's a rogue this time. Cinco de Mayo. Okay.
I will.
Hold on to our giant again. And pull up a sea giant. Try to get my giant, do what I can to get the giants on the field. He might coin his Defias. Always face a rogue if they go second. You're like just sitting there expecting, alright, here comes the coin Defias play. Do it. Alright.
Job's done.
Job is done. Who turned the lights out? Alright, that's his coin. He's thinking about playing it. Play your coin. Play it. Play it. Play it and dagger up. You know you wanted to. Right? Well, that would have to be a 1 cost card or a 0 cost card. Coin? That's the coin.
The pleasure is mine.
It is yours. Bring out your protector for not. Alright, that is fine. I could bring out my protector, but I want to get to my mountain giant, so I'm just gonna throw up my recruit. So he could dagger and kill my recruit. He could run his person into my recruit. Oh, wanted to make his loot hoarder. Fine. Let's do it again. Gonna dagger my recruit this time. Yep, do it. Hit me in the face for some damage. Got me a rag. Alright, so my Mountain Giant is hitting the field next turn. Of course, it is at the 5 mana mark. Would be at the 5 mana mark, so he can't get assassinated. That can be a thing. We'll see.
The light protects me.
He has a lot of kind of low-cost minions right now. You assume he might have some kind of giants or something if he got the protector there. But here's my giant. If he puts a bunch of minions on the board and he doesn't remove my giant, then I might be able to get my sea giant out and then put them both with taunt, depending on how the board shapes up after this turn. Then again, he could assassinate my giant. He could run all his people into it. We'll see if he just goes for my face and then puts a couple minions on the board. I don't think I have to deal with my giant. Maybe he has an eviscerate. Maybe he runs his 2/2 in there and then eviscerates. Of course, he has to combo something before the eviscerate to do 4 damage. Leroy Jenkins. Alright. And kills one of the whelps. And kills the other whelp. And I will play him. Maybe just take the risk of Holy Wrathing here. Boom. Give me a consecration. If he wants to attack with that guy, I'll get a little card draw there. Or he could decide just not to attack. So consecration could deal with a smaller board. Yay, take that damage. Okay. Shoot. Maybe we just see what happens here. Yay! Clear the board. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, beat it.
I think we
Reporting for duty.
do the recruit, give him a bubble, and give them both taunt. Maybe that's a play. Maybe that counts. We'll just see how he decides to clear out the taunts. I mean, he might use his weaponsmith to kill my protector. Then his weapon gets buffed. Snizzle. Alright. So does he throw his both? Oh, gonna hit the weapon on him. Kill him. Gotta go mastery. Alright. Think we equality. Consecrate. And Molten Giant. Next turn I could Rag, Sun Fury Protector. Oh look, he put poison on his weapon. Alright, so Rag, Sun Fury Protector. We kill that one because it's just scary. And then we throw a fireball, see where it goes. Boom. Alright, so next turn I could Faceless manipulate a second Rag, which might just wind up straight up winning me the game. I think he's in a hard position of beating, not quite being able to beat me here. I mean, he could assassinate Rag. He could run his golem. Alright, so he'll kill my giant, but he still can't deal with my Rag.
Shields up.
And that actually, I think we Black Knight straight, and then we weapon, kill the 3/3, and then we just hit him in the face, and a fireball goes on his minion. Alright, so he needs to kill Rag here. He needs to assassinate Rag. What needs to happen? Or he could probably just concede, and then that'll be another win for me, and I could hit rank 8. That won't save him. I don't think that's gonna save him. Alright, so we're bringing up double Rag, bringing up the giant, and
For justice.
we'll kill that one. We'll hit him in the face. We'll kill that one. So if both fireballs hits the rogue, we win. If one hits the Yeti, he gets another turn. One fireball to the face and one to the Yeti. So he gets one more turn to try to break through my taunts and kill me, which doesn't seem quite possible. I think he's just going to suicide himself into one of the Rags. There you go. Well played. GG, there you go. Nice winning streak. We're gonna pop ourselves up to rank, get our bonus star, jump up to rank 8. Yay! Frostwolf Warlord. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm not really sure what deck I'm gonna continue ranking with. Maybe I switch it up to one of my hunter decks. but we'll see. Rank 8, we'll continue the laddering. We'll see how far we could get. Maybe go back to the little bit of the rogue to get some faster games. But I have been Calabus. This has been Hearthstone. Thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you next time.